Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today, man, we're going to be talking about what appears to be some sort of 24-hour loop, right? That my life, your life, all of our lives are constantly in, okay? And that loop is this, massive backlash to this stuff going on Twitch, right? With the nudie streams and the quote-unquote adult nudity streams, artistic nudity, whatever, right? Shit. This whole situation has just continued to take yet another left turn. It seems like, one day everybody will be reacting like, oh, this shit sucks, this needs to be stopped, whatever, right? Then Twitch came in and they stood up for them, and then they got shit on again, and then they reverted some of the policies, but not all of them, and people are still mad. And then now, man, these girls, I gotta give them credit. They are just doing anything in their fucking power, bro, to just not go to actual cam sites and go back to OnlyFans and do this shit back over there. They are fucking digging their claws in. They are scratching and kicking their way out the door, bro. They are trying their fucking hardest to just stand on business or something. I don't know, man. But like I said, every time there's some sort of reaction or Twitch fucking changes the yardsticks or whatever happens, right, they find some way to adapt. First, they started doing hot tub bikini streams and whatnot to try and skirt the rules. Then it was all about, hey, let's just fucking do it for artistic value. And then, Twitch allowed a lot of this twerking and stripping and shit. And then the platform just got completely filled with people drawing hentai and whatnot. And then now, man, the rules are halfway reversed. It's just, what the fuck is even going on anymore? What is Twitch? That's the real point, We have officially reached a point in time where the main discourse and topical, discussions about Twitch is no longer about oh, hey, what cool video games are getting streamed on Twitch? Or, who's breaking the newest records and trends on Twitch now with their streams? Now it's just all about how Twitch has essentially turned into an adult site, and how all of the top content on the platform over the last several weeks now has just been the worst possible disgusting shit. And, I understand people being like, oh, Optimus, why do you keep talking about this, bro? Why the fuck do we keep talking about this? And the reason is because, truth be told, man, it's such an easy situation to fix. The opinion of the public is so fucking clear, and it takes 15 minutes to really see what could happen here that would fix all of this shit. But instead of that, there's always some sort of new wonky twist in this story, right? Somehow the girls who are doing these streams will find a new fucking way to take it to some new weird extent. And then the discussion completely changes from, oh, is it okay to do hot tub streams, to, is it okay to stream with your butthole out as long as there's a censored bar on it? It just, what the fuck are we even doing at this point, right? Twitch has actually fallen to that point. So anyway, there is now a new meta that has been kind of rolling through the Twitch e-girl community, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it at this point, man. It's so fucking weird. But obviously, Twitch kind of cut back on some of the artistic shit or whatever, right? You can still, I guess, strip and whatnot, but they clearly saw the public reaction go very negatively to this in general trend that's been happening, right? And they tried to walk it back a little bit, but it didn't fully work because they didn't fully walk it back, right? And so now, once again with Twitch, and this has been a very concurrent issue with them, there is now this weird gray area on what is acceptable, what isn't acceptable, and now all that's been encouraged to be done is for these girls to just constantly retest the waters, right? The public, everybody's just hey, let's get this shit off the platform. No one should be seeing this on a website that is 13 plus, that's allowing teenagers to voluntarily sign up, and then providing no actual age verification or anything whatsoever, and just fucking hiding quote-unquote mature content behind one click of a mouse, right? We keep having this discussion because it just keeps fucking happening, right? But now the new meta is to, instead of, fucking streaming yourself in a VTuber thing where it's technically you're a 3D animation, or instead of showing everything but the nip, right? There's just women straight up getting on Twitch fully nude, okay? Actually naked as fuck. And then just putting censored black bars over their, private parts or whatever, right? I'm pretty sure one of these girls accidentally let go of the censor for like half a second one time fucking with her Streamlabs and literally just showed herself naked, you know what I mean? Like, it's just to that point, bro. It's just actual fucking softcore porn. There's no way around it. And people are like, oh, these people are overblowing the issue, and that's what I'm really here to address, right? Because people keep acting like this is not fucking important. Sure, it's some online internet shit. Maybe it's not important to the grand scheme of things, but people constantly wonder why kids are so mentally fucked up all the time now, and like why the younger generation's attention span is destroyed, and why they have no respect and no morals and shit like that. Like that, I hate to say that because like that's definitely not all kids, but like that's the general consensus that the internet's come up with, is that younger Gen Z and Gen Alpha are just fucking brain rotted by TikTok and Coco Melon and fucking Skibbity Toilet. So yeah, maybe if we want to raise children to not be like that and not be fucking brain fried by time that they're 13 years old, maybe every single thing on the internet shouldn't be designed to extort as much fucking dopamine out of their brains as possible. Maybe children shouldn't have unfiltered, unrestricted internet access, right? Like my generation, and to an extent the generation above mine, we grew up with unfiltered, unrestricted internet access, and it fucked a lot of people up. And that's the whole point. That's what people are not doing this because they hate women. People are not fucking mad about these fucking metas and whatnot because they hate women. They dislike the fact that a website that is there primarily for people who are expressing themselves through gaming and digital shit now have their website completely overtaken by people who would be better served doing what they're fucking doing on like an actual cam site or like on their OnlyFans that most of them have. And that in there itself is the problem, is like people are acting as if these girls just streaming on Twitch is not actually doing anything. These girls, for the most part, I've been seeing are like, the one that I covered was an actual porn star. And then like a lot of them have OnlyFans and all this other shit, right? So they're going to a website where you only have to be 13 to sign up because it's a website for teenagers too, right? It's a gaming website and everything. These 14, 13, 15-year-olds, right, are now getting on here, and a lot of the top recommended streams are just literally fucking like basic pornography. Like, do we really need to be fueling these kinds of addictions in teenage boys and shit like that? I really don't think so. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm staunchly anti, porn or whatever, because like a lot of people watch it or whatever you do in private, that's your own business, right? But we should not be encouraging young boys and young girls to be consuming this kind of fucking content and putting them in like positions where they can easily access it. I've always been a very like vocal advocate for monitoring what your kids do more online and like actually taking the extra effort to try and at least prevent some of that shit, right? And that's what the problem is. Like they like I said, they have OnlyFans accounts and whatnot. They go on Twitch, they fucking stream this stuff or whatever, and then of course their links and everything go right back to all their other platforms and profiles where once again they're selling porn and all these other kinds of content that are realistically supposed to be made for adults, but these women are now going onto a platform where children and teenagers can access it easily, and then they're actually marketing that shit by doing these streams. It's basic advertising. It all goes back to that same thing. And I'm not even like, once again, I'm not mad at OnlyFans. I'm not mad at girls who do OnlyFans. I don't have necessarily a huge problem with that. I think it's weird how the OnlyFans pipeline just siphons 18-year-old girls fresh out of fucking high school who are maybe nervous about their future or a little bit unsure, and they just get talked into this concept of doing this shit as if they're gonna make all this crazy money because like, the top 1% do. And then of course, they end up fucking doing all this stuff and they can't ever take it offline, or they can't ever really regret it because you've already done it, But of course, I'm off topic, right? This new Twitch meta, it's a problem, and it's going to continue to be a problem that festers because Twitch will not take any real definitive action on the issue. And that's where, in and of itself, the actual problem lies. These women, like I said, they should be doing this shit off this website. They should be doing it in the appropriate platforms for that kind of content. If some dude wants to pay $10 a month to see that stuff, I think it's funny. I think it's embarrassing, but I guess he has the right to do that. You know what I mean? If he's a 23-year-old, 28-year-old, 46-year-old, I think you're kind of getting the point, right? Like if he's an adult, make that decision, but this is not an adult issue, right? And even as an adult, I'm just going to say it, like as an adult male, I don't want to see that type of shit every single place that I'm going, right? Like, this is another problem that I'm currently having with Twitter. I hate how much that shit is everywhere, right? Like, there's bots that respond to every post on the entire platform, spamming fucking OnlyFans links. There's unfiltered, videos that are just disgusting and whatnot that'll just be everywhere. Like, they'll be in the replies to popular tweets. They'll be in the, trends from hashtags. Like, I don't want to see that shit everywhere. I'm sure many other men and women agree. We don't want to see that shit everywhere. There's already websites where you can go see it, man. Like, I'm completely fine not seeing that everywhere I go. So I just think it's weird for people to continually try to defend this. And then, like I said, they try to make it issues like about, oh, you hate women, or you don't support sex workers, or whatever else, these fucking just straw man arguments that people are throwing up. It's like, these evolutions in and of itself are just causing more problems down the road for more people. Like, I just wish Twitch would do what the community really wants them to do and just crack the fuck down and be like, look, we're not supporting this. We don't want this on the platform. Our audience doesn't really want it on the platform. The advertisers probably don't want this on the platform. It just isn't a good look for us. Maybe we should stop. Like, I don't understand why that's so fucking hard. And people always say, oh, but Optimus, the reason why, of course, bro, they make so much money off the bit donations and, the subs and whatever. And honestly, yeah, that's probably true. That really is probably why Twitch doesn't do anything. Because let's be honest, a lot of these girls who do this stuff, they do get viewers. It's not like they're doing this to 25 people. Some of them are doing it to thousands upon thousands of concurrent viewers. So there is a market for it, but it just shouldn't be a market on this platform. There's markets elsewhere and platforms elsewhere for that shit. Or if it's gonna be on the platform, there needs to be way more strict verification of all this shit. Like, in terms of the content actually getting age restricted. Because for instance, I said this in the last video, I went to Twitch in an incognito tab, signed out, went to the just chatting tab, and the third whole fucking stream on top was just an 18+ stream. And you could just watch it by clicking, yes, I'm over 18. And this is a website that, once again, you can be 13 and sign up for. So I'm sorry, that's just not really acceptable as some sort of deterrent or whatever, right? That's just not gonna work. And Twitch knows it doesn't work, and that, a lot of kids are viewing this shit. They don't care because, once again, the money's coming in. It's a fucked up situation. It's stupid, too, because I feel bad for the people on Twitch who are, really trying to make a legit living and whatnot. And even especially, I think about, the female streamers who aren't really even involved in this whole thing, because I'm sure that there's probably some lady streamers out there that are just trying to play some video games or, talk to their fans, or, stream them painting something, you know what I mean? Just doing whatever it is. Just having a normal stream, and they probably, unfortunately, to an extent, get lumped in with the people who are doing this stuff that they have nothing to do with, right? And that's where I kind of am like, man, that probably really sucks, and I feel bad for those people, but it's just an issue that's going to continue to fester. Twitch doesn't seem to be too keen on doing anything, I guess. They don't seem too disturbed or whatever. They don't seem like they give too many fucks to say. So, I mean, honestly, this is just what Twitch is now. I think that's what we should just call it as, man. This is Twitch. This will be what Twitch will be forever. They will probably never get rid of this shit at this point, unless, of course, they finally do something definitive, but they're not going to. They have no reason to. They don't want to. So, with that being said, though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, talking about the new Twitch meta and signing out. And that's a wrap on this video, but a big shout out to my Optimus Nation supporters. You guys are the real MVPs here. Your support with just $10 a month unlocks a treasure trove of exclusive videos, constantly updated, archived live stream VODs, and early access to all new uploads. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.